Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Nguyen and I teach honors biology at Lacerna High School. All freshmen will take either college prep biology or they'll take honors biology. And by the end of this presentation, I hope that I'll be able to give you a better understanding of the difference between college prep and honors. But I also hope that this will help guide your decision on whether or not honors is appropriate for your child. I want to first say that honors biology is not an easy A class. We cover additional curriculum in addition to those content that's already covered in college prep. One of the distinguishing things about college prep and honors is that in honors biology, we cover content at a deeper level, but we also move at a faster pace. There's a huge focus on problem solving rather than memorization. So these are things that we need to think about, and hopefully it's something that you will consider when you're enrolling your child in honors biology. This class does lay the foundation for advanced placement biology that your child might take when they're a junior or a senior. In honors biology, a huge portion of students' grade is based on assessments. So a student's overall grade is heavily based on tests, quizzes, and the final exam. So just because they turn in all of the homework doesn't mean that they're going to be successful in the class, because homework is only one portion of their grade, whereas a bigger portion of the grade is made up by assessments. Now, that's not to say that homework is not important, because homework is very important in the sense that it prepares students for these assessments and helps students to retain information through repetition and through practice. The ideal candidate for honors biology, and these are qualities that I see that are inherent of students who are successful in this class. The ideal candidate is a student who is highly motivated to learn difficult concepts. They enjoy challenging coursework. What's very important is that the ideal candidate is a student who has very strong work ethic. They're prepared for large homework loads, and this is especially true if they're taking multiple honors classes. So if your child is already taking AP Hug, honors geometry, and they're taking honors biology, then they should be prepared for quite a bit of homework each night. Honors biology students should have excellent writing skills. And in honors biology, the tests will incorporate free response questions. So they will need excellent writing skills. A student in honors biology should be dependable and self-reliant. Students should not be reminded to do homework. Homework is something that they should be self-motivated to tackle and keep up with. Students who are also ideal candidates for honors biology should be resilient and have the ability to recover from setbacks. That means that if they don't do well on, let's say, a quiz or a test, that they should be able to have the mindset to reflect on how they can improve and move on from that, rather than having that one instance keep them in a downward spiral. I want to talk about some sample student work, and I also want you to notice from this sample student work that there's a depth of knowledge that students should be able to demonstrate through the writing. And this specific student, for example, if you were to read through their writing sample, you can see accurate use of academic vocabulary. The content that's taught in class, the vocabulary that's taught in class, is demonstrated through the writing. And this is authentic writing. It's not copied and pasted from another source. This is the student's own writing, and they're able to demonstrate acquisition and mastery of the content. Again, through the use of academic vocabulary. This is what is expected of all honors biology students. I want to share with you a few more student samples, but on this slide, I want you to notice a few things. I want you to notice that the amount of space that I gave students to write, and I want you to take a look at and notice how much students are writing. And in this case, they're writing even outside of the space given. Key thing here to notice is that minimum work is not going to cut it for this class. Students are expected to put in 100% no matter what the assignment is. And the students that I see that are successful are those students that are able to consistently put in 100%, no matter how much the assignment is worth. They will give it their all, even if it's a 5-point warm-up or a 100-point test. These sample student work are typical of what is expected of honors biology students. Please be aware that this is not an easy A class. I want to emphasize that because there are some students that are enrolled in honors biology that try very hard, and they end up with a B in the class. And I want you to understand that a B for honors biology is not a bad grade. If your child is trying very hard, they're doing the very best, and they're earning a B, it's not a bad grade for honors biology. The honors curriculum is rigorous and challenging. The quality of the work is very important. Students are required to have a very strong work ethic, an eagerness to learn, and a willingness to invest time to produce quality work. And when I say invest time, I mean investing time every single day, not just the day before the tests. Students cannot get by this class with just minimum work. Now, at the end of it, you know your child best. And when it all comes down to it, you know their strengths and you know their weaknesses. You know how much they can handle and what they're capable of. So I want to really encourage you, set your child up for success. Set high but realistic expectations. If you know that signing your child up for AP Hug, Honors Geometry, and Honors Bio, putting them all into these challenging classes might, and you know that they're not ready for it, then that is not setting your child up for success. Again, you want to make sure that their freshman year is a successful year. We want to make sure that your child has a successful freshman year. Because if they have a successful freshman year, this will continue to keep them encouraged and motivated to continue on this track and set kind of that foundation for the rest of their high school career. Now, some tips that I do have is that hold your child accountable. Teach them to learn and recover from mistakes and failures and challenges rather than making excuses. Lucerne High School teachers, we care very deeply about our students, and we recognize that our partnership with you is crucial to student success. So work with us. You have the power to inspire a love for learning for your child. And with that, I hope that I gave you information that will help you to decide whether or not this is an appropriate class for your child. Thank you for listening.